Got some shad. We'll cut up this dude here. There's a nice headpiece right there. Little headpiece we're going to throw out first. Little headpiece we're going to throw out first. And nice little gut chunk. We'll cut that fins off. Pretty slender piece. And we're going to throw another rod out too. But we'll put these two baits on right now for now. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to try to get some catfish. We got one person in. We got a shad and a gut chunk we're going to throw out right now. Hopefully you can hear me. I believe you probably could. Let's see. Well, we need to put that headpiece on the other rod. We'll throw it up there. These are 3/0 hooks here, so we're not going to put that big headpiece on a 3/0 hook. We will put the gut chunk on there though. What we'll do is hook it right through all that blood and guts. Try to hook it through the top or bottom here. Just like that. See if anybody's in chat yet. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, guys. We're getting our catfish baits out and getting them ready. Always good to have a nice towel. They don't cost a whole lot, but cut us another piece of bait up. Pretty much get 2 gut chunks out of that. If you're lucky. Sometimes you're lucky. That didn't work for me. All my stuff came out, so I got some more hooks in case we need to go bigger. 5/0. All right. Welcome in, guys. We are going catfishing. We're going to throw out 3 rods. So far, we just got 2. None of them are out yet, though. So we're going to get this out. Put this on the other hook. I'll show you what we got here. What kind of rig we got. We'll start with the line here. We got 25-pound big game line, 3-ounce no roll sinker, a bead to protect that knot, a little Team Catfish swivel. We got 20-pound leader line, about 1.5 feet, down to a 3/0 Eagle Claw Circle C hook. So this one we're going to try to get that gut chunk in there too. I'm not too fond of those fins right there. We are going to cut those off. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Find my scissors. We'll cut that off real quick. Hey, 351. How's it going? I don't know if you caught the video yesterday, but I ended it with a bang. Last, I was like, I got 10 more minutes. In the last 5, we caught one. And then when I shut the live off, you'll never guess what happened, because I had to shut the live off and leave quickly. But I left one rod out. By the time I looked back around, he hung me up over in here, all the way across the river. All right, we're going to throw 3 baits out today. There's a little gut chunk, and the other one's a gut chunk, and we're going to set up the ugly stick catfish rod with a nice size headpiece. We're pretty much using the same rig on all 3 today. We're not even using Kentucky rig. We're just using the Carolina rig. And I think I got a 5/0 on the headpiece. We'll try that. If I don't let go. And of course, you know what happens when you let go of a bait caster. You get hung up. Oh well. We can get her out of there. We can get her out of there. Well, yesterday it took me a while to find them, 351, but they were on that log out there. Probably knew they'd been on some piece of structure. We'll see if they're over there again today. Interesting enough, you got to get really close to it too. Make sure you're tight. This one here is a gut chunk. Same rig, Carolina rig. So that log coming out on that other side, all the way across there, is pretty much what we're setting up on. A lot of current comes through that area. Makes a hole underneath that tree. So perfect spot for a catfish to lay. I'm not too fond of it being sunny over there, but we didn't get that one as far out. We may even throw our bait over there. We're going to try there for a moment. We will try there for a moment, guys. We're going to get another rod out. Let's see what's going on in chat. What's up, guys? Good morning. We are catfishing. We got some cut shad out right now. Got 2 baits out. I'm getting ready to throw a decent sized headpiece. I might throw over in this structure over here. I might throw on that log again, but they were biting yesterday. We'll see if they bite again today. The crappie, I've caught 2 crappie. They just ain't biting at all. I don't know what happened there. They just gave up on me. They said, we ain't biting anymore on you. Let's tighten this line up. It's kind of slack. You want to run pretty tight line when you got circle hooks on, of course. I never even checked to see if you could see the rods, guys. You can barely see them. All right, you can't really tell what I'm even looking at out there. That's a little better view. Kind of shaded here, so I'm not sure what I can do about that. That's a positive for me, because usually when that sun comes up, I don't even like to fish, especially for the crappie. But same thing for the catfish too. Same thing goes. That sun comes up and ruins the bite. We'll see if we can get a 3rd one out today. Sounds like I'm hitting in rock there. Got her in. Got this headpiece right here. Took me an hour or so to find them yesterday. We'll see what it does today. 2 people in. Appreciate it, guys. Trying to get my watch hours up on this channel. Oh, Scotty's live too. I believe he's carp fishing. But he gets impatient if he don't get a bite right away, because he's catching the carp left and right. I've never caught carp like that, and it takes me forever to catch carp. That's longer waiting catfish for me, because I haven't a clue where they are. I believe there's some right in front of me, to be honest with you. I've seen them there, but I have never caught them. All right, where do we throw this one? Guess we'll throw little, yeah, maybe I'll throw on this structure over here. I don't know. I knew where I was getting them yesterday, but we'll keep that area open. Those 2 rods are kind of hitting that area. We'll throw this one farther, about the same spot though. I've seen a bite on that one. Let's throw in that area. Got some depth to it. Got some depth to it right there. A lot of spots do not. So doing this, we need to turn our rod over here. Tighten her down. Shoot, it already looked like it was bouncing. I don't know if that was the rod moving. I've seen that happen before. They hit it before it gets to the bottom. What's up, guys? 2 people in, darn it. It's all right. We'll sit here and wait till we catch something. Get some more people in. I just can't get nobody in this channel. I did one time, I think. I don't know what it is. Lighting? Maybe the quality, I don't know. Should be able to hear me though, I think. Can you hear me? Nope. Oh. One person in now. Oh well. We catfishing now. All 3 rods are catfishing. Now we just sit and wait. Little windy. Not too bad in this spot because kind of in and out of the wind because of the trees. Good chance of catching a big catfish in this spot. Good chance. Good catch. I will tell you, they don't always bite. Let's go, kitty cats. I don't think I had any later start than yesterday, but I did try for crappie a little longer. They were not having it. 3 likes. Hey, appreciate it, guys. Couldn't tell if I was getting a bite on the first one or if that was wind. Didn't look like much, but we'll wait till a good rod bend, that's for sure. Welcome in, welcome in. We are officially catfishing. We got a headpiece and 2 gut chunks of shad out there. I think it's a little warmer today actually too, so it's okay with me. I was hoping the crappie bite would turn on, but it sure didn't here in this spot. They are not piled in together. They're off and wandering for bait, I think. So I'm pretty sure I've seen a bunch of them on top water. There was some splashing over in that area over there. I can't hardly get to that area on the bank. Maybe if I had a 12-foot rod and a heavy jig, maybe. That's a pretty good throw for me. Probably a flat plastic float might work. That's true too. Yeah, a little heavier. Problem is they ain't taking. They're just barely taking the float down. They ain't liking that. Come on, kitty cats. Let's have at it. I'd like to see a little whisper fish today. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. All you can do is sit and wait. Sit a little while, we'll throw them out again. We may have missed the timing on it, but I still think there should be some under that tree over there, but I don't know, we didn't get close enough on the middle rod to it. We may throw it back out for sure. So it's over toward the other side of the river where the current, most of the current is, so that's where we're hoping the scent goes on down. But past that tree, it gets shallower and shallower, so there won't be nothing behind it. Well, I don't, you know, I've said that, but I've actually caught them over there behind it before. So just directly behind it. But then it does really get shallow. But out in front of us, it's 5-6 foot deep, 4 to 6 foot deep. Maybe even deeper, I couldn't tell you. I know I put my crappie baits 3.5, 4 foot deep sometimes. Most times just 2 foot, and they'll come up and grab it. Middle rod, looked like it got bumped. I don't know if that's the wind. It's a good thing it ain't a real windy. You know, some people like fishing, they wind blowing shore. I don't know. That's too much wind on my face. But the bite's on, it's worth it sometimes. With all the slack line and rods jumping up and down, it's a nightmare. Throwing in the wind, that's, especially in ultralight, that's really bad, really bad. Hey, we got 5 people in. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Ain't getting nobody talking, but hey, we'll take it. Take what I can get. Never know what you get in the morning time. I seem to do a lot better at night. This channel won't go live at night as far as I know. We'll be doing the morning bite probably. There was a fish jumped out there. Not really a big jump or anything, just kind of broke the water. Used to be gar I'd see here, but I've not seen any gar. So. Used to have to battle those babies. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. We're just after catfish. Oh, as far as I know, nobody's chatting. 351's got you. Yeah, so I would have caught 3 fish yesterday, 351. But I definitely had to get home. Wife was making food. You know how that goes. I knew it was soup, so I knew I could be a little late. But any later than that, I'd have been sleeping on the couch or something like that. Who knows? I may not got no food. There's a bite on the right rod, guys. Let's go down here and check it. That was a bite. We did get some kind of a turtle bite yesterday on one of them, I thought. That was a bite on this one. But we never could figure it out because the bait looked perfectly good. It didn't look like anything was chewed or anything. That was definitely a nibble on that one. And not the wind. That was just a quick. That could have been something hitting the line. That could be too. That's sometimes where your line goes into the water, bluegills and minnows hit it. And there's a lot of somewhat topwater action out here. I wonder if I should start throwing some topwater. We didn't bring none with me, but oh well. Probably need to throw this middle one back out. It is not. I prefer fishing the structure more than just out there in the deep. And sometimes the deep works, especially midday. Now that's the gut chunk, and how does it look? Not too bad, actually, not too bad. We'll cut her up, make it a little smaller is what we'll do. So that almost the guts came out. I did get the skunk off yesterday. We ended up catching 2. I would have caught the third one. I was fishing across the river and he came. I looked up, looked over there, and the rod wasn't bending, but my line was way over here. I knew then I had something on. While I was putting stuff away, he bit. Of course, I knew that, but that's why I was leaving it out there. But I was hoping he wouldn't hang me up. But I knew I had to get home quick. We were still a little late, but I said it's not too bad when it's soup. Little piece of shad. It's just all the guts kind of flew out or whatever. Something ate it out of there or whatever. We're going to try to get it across there a little farther on that tree where we were yesterday. That was a 8-pound, 10-ounce, I think, fish. It's a pretty good one on the ugly stick. Let's see if I can throw it farther. All right, we threw it farther, but we did not get it where I wanted it. Not even. Yeah, that's shallower water there, so I don't know. We'll try it. We'll throw this one back out because it's on the tree. I don't know. Maybe they're not over there today. Probably have to do the same thing I did yesterday and sew around until I could find them. I think we did better with smaller baits, but, so we'll cut this one back down too. Hey Terry, how's it going? I ain't really had any bites yet. Took me a while to find them yesterday, but so we started off today fishing the same spot I did yesterday, and I actually found a couple. And believe it or not, I shut the live down. I had another one, but he hung me up. By the time I turned around, he was already over here on this bank. They know where to hang me up. That they do. I had a smaller shad yesterday, but sometimes they like the smaller baits. What's up, Terry? Got 2 people in, 3 likes. I heard a fish jump. I think it was over here. Sometimes I just think I should be fishing for other fish. But I know it's not crappie because they are not biting here today. If they somewhat bite, we might try minnows one day, but maybe that'll get them. Some minnows. I've never really haven't tried minnows much for crappie fishing. Now bass fishing, I love to use minnows. Some bigger minnows that you get out of the creek. Creek chubs and creek shiners. I like using those for catfish too. If I would have caught, I should have caught a smaller crappie. I could have kept that first crappie. We could have used it for live bait. That is a good plan. I just have to throw so far away. That's too far away. That's too far away. Let's leave her right there. I hope I got over top of that tree. I got over top of that tree too far. I got it in the right direction, but I definitely threw it way too far. But let's see, I don't know. Hopefully we're not hung up. Nothing on the shad heads. Let's throw it out again too. That one there, that should be close enough to the tree if they get drawled out from it. If they smell that, they'll come running, but here we got a big leaf. Not what we want. I didn't move it. This one here bounced. Let's throw her in turtle territory over here. Maybe a foot deep. I don't know. I don't know. I've caught some flatheads over there when the structure was close. You can always try different areas. There is a lot of structure in that area, so that is a good spot. Oh, 2 people in. Hey, getting some views. 27 minutes going. Oh, it's about 30 minutes. Bite ain't on fire, that's for sure. It's a great area to fish when you can get them. I bet there's some spotted bass in this area too. Deepest portion of the river for a while. As far as I know, because I know it's pretty shallow in some spots farther down. Only one spot goes up about chest deep on me that I know of, close to a bridge. And Lord, man, I can't catch nothing around that bridge. Can't catch no crappie around that bridge, and it looks perfect for crappie. I don't know if everybody just hits it or what. Just never caught a crappie there. Probably too much current going through there. Never caught really much of anything there, actually. That's another section of the river that's deeper. Well, leaves are starting to change anyway. Starting to fall in the water. Man, I'm definitely not getting pushed much, am I? Must not be many catfishermen on today. They would love that scene right there. And my water wasn't so low. But if it was higher, I couldn't be on this bank either, so. Stop that and restart it, just in case. Come on, kitty kitty. Unfortunately, I can only use 3 rods, so I would like to throw for something else in the meanwhile. Thought I'd just seen a squirrel down the bank. I think I did. He's on the rocks. What you doing up there, buddy? Might be could be something else. Let me get the squirrel though. He's usually hanging off this big lay down right here beside me. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Seen a deer yesterday across there too. Just down the ways. I was kind of late in the morning for I'd see a deer, but good thing is no turtle bites. That's a good thing so far that I've not noticed any, but also no bites. So they ain't biting there, and we'll move it somewhere else. They're holed up somewhere in the daytime. They don't move around a whole lot. But a lot of times there's bait fish around behind that log, so they hang out over there. I think mainly the wind's just blowing my lines around. Really counting on that first rod. It ain't doing nothing. Well, maybe we'll go to spot number 2. I don't know what I was hung up on there, but a lot of people will just leave these rods out there for a long time. Well, I'll do that at nighttime, but I'm not going to do it in the daytime. We'll try that. It's a good spot in the current there. So, good thing about throwing it upriver, other than getting the bad spot is getting snagged because if it moves. But luckily the river ain't flowing too much. There is some flow this way, so if there's anything between there and there, the fish will come up and grab it. Hopefully the fish is already there though. We'll try to get this one closer to the tree and not. So bait placement is very important. A lot of times you have to get right on top of their head. With a little bit of current, you can rely on the scent to draw them out if they're not full from the night before. I stopped it right before I hit it. I probably should have let it go a little farther. You almost have to hit the log to be able to get under it. Yes, I will lose a lot of stuff because I will hit the log. Wonder if there's anything. It's pretty shallow where this lay down over here is, so we were really taking a lot of chances. I'm gonna keep trying though. That's all you can do. See how deep that is. That's not too bad there. That's a little deeper. Not had much luck here yet with the big shad heads or the small shad heads. They didn't bite hardly nothing Sunday night. All right, no chatters. Man, I just need to restart this live, it looks like. Darn, man. 2 people. That's crazy. Oh well, small channel. It's just starting out. I had one day they pushed me. I didn't catch any fish, but I had one day they pushed me. They pushed my videos. Who knows? That's the way YouTube is, I guess. I quit going live. That's what it is. I get to go live more often. The more they push you, I think. Well, that's what we're hoping. Who knows? More consistent, they might be able to get a chance to get pushed more. First couple of lives, I only had like 2 people in it the whole live. The next live, I started seeing people in. My quality really sucked in the mornings. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping the quality's better today. Oh, 2 likes, 2 people in and 3 likes. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Must be some. I know Bob was on, but I don't know if any other guys on. There could be a bunch of them. Scotty's on. He's probably catching all the carp, so that's a good watch. I don't think I'd catch that many carp in a million years. Might catch one 20-pounder, but I'm not catching, 20 carp. Crazy, man. All right, well, we got one person in now, so we lost that person. Yeah. We are catfishing, guys. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Hope we'll catch one. We are fishing. We could go down the bank farther, but be a good little walk. And I've got to work today, so I don't feel like walking much. There's not much chat going on. I don't know. Maybe people are at work. That's okay. We've got our baits out. We've got a headpiece. In the shallower water, we got a small chunk. 2 small chunks out. Fairly shallow water. The deep water wasn't providing anything, so we'll go with the shallow. I do really like throwing in current, even though we just barely have any. The water is fairly low, so. A little bit of current always helps with that scent trail for sure. If you're not in the right spot, they could just be full today. We'll throw around a couple more spots that I know of. They may just not be biting today. We haven't wore our welcome out yet. Welcome in, welcome in. Usually when it's slow like this, oh, got a hit on that right rod. Got a hit on it. That could have been a fish hitting the line. It could have been a bite. Could have been a turtle. I'm pretty sure it was a bite, but just a nibble so far. I've been seeing that, but I haven't really seen no takedowns or nothing really taking it. So either tiny fish, we're not after tiny fish. We are after the good sized fish, even though we do got small hooks on. You will catch more fish with smaller hooks. Well, maybe not a flathead, but you'll catch more channel casts. Oh. All right, 3 people in. Appreciate it, guys. 3 thumbs up. Ain't asked for any better. I do wish I had a few more people in. You don't get many hours doing this. I got 15 more minutes, just kind of like yesterday. I guess I did start a little later, I guess. Just I didn't have enough time to find them today. Where art thou, you silly catfish? I'm starting to guess if you don't get any more than 5 people in the first half hour, you should just restart the live and do another one. And keep doing that until you get somebody to darn watch it. Not crazy. All right, well. Let's reel this in. Ain't even a turtle out there biting it. Yeah. Shoot, I didn't want to do that. Well, let's put the headpiece under that tree. See what happens. See if we got any bait on this one still. Yep. We're going to throw this one directly in where the crappie normally are. Well, used to be anyway. Not too far from the bank right here. There used to be a laydown right here in front of me. So about 4 foot off, 5 foot off the bank here. Yeah, that's every bit of 6 foot. That's every bit of 5, 6 foot. All right. And you can see the line going straight down. Let's get this on that tree. We'll focus on the middle of the tree maybe. Now, this one was getting a bite. We might throw it up there farther in the current. It's not structure, but it is current. There is rocks in that area too. If we get it back, we might be lucky. All right, we got lucky. too far, but we'll try it there anyway. Probably too shallow. We are really low today. All right, well, about 10 minutes to go. I don't think it's going to be the yesterday episode. Start backing stuff away. Hey, you got 3 people still in though. That's a positive. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. We're staying in. Hanging in there with me. Not every day is a good day, that's for sure. If there's a fish to be caught, they are worth catching if you put some time in. If they were easy to catch, I probably wouldn't be fishing much because it wouldn't be much of a challenge. And I do, since I fish this river and a few rivers that are pretty tough. They're not exactly easy. And that's how you learn how to fish. Is that a bite? That might be a bite of the wind. I don't know. That looked like it might have been a bite. Could have been a leaf hitting the line. Who knows? It is in the current area. Check her out real quick. We're still wanting to get that last minute bite. There's a leaf out there. The wind is blowing too. I want this middle rod go down. That's got the shad head on it. We'll take any of them at this point. Could have got a leaf in the current on the line out there. It is shaking a little bit. Middle one's shaking a little bit too. Somebody pecked at that little shad head. Pretty good sized shad head actually. It's a thicker guy. Well, little peckers could become something big. We'll see. Little peckers. We've only been live 48 minutes. Hey, 5 people in. Got a couple pecks. I got a few more minutes to spare here. I want the middle one to go down, but that one is getting a bite, I do believe. It could always be a leaf on your line this time of year, of course. Boy, that's probably the less chat I've ever had, ever. That is probably the less chat I've ever had. That has definitely got to be a bite. That sounds like another train bite. Sounds like he's coming from the other way. We already had one train come through. Yeah, you start getting these leaves come out, you'll be catching a bunch of leaves. That's for sure. You won't know when you got a bite half the time. Your line will be doing that right there. As far as the little bites go, we're wanting to bend down. We're not just wanting those little peckers. Oh, we want them to take it. Come on, rods, go down. We'll see how the weather is tomorrow. There it moved a little more. Could be a little turtle or something. There it's shaking a little more. I believe that's something biting on it. Probably not what I'm wanting, but hey, you never know. I'll miss bites like that half time. It ain't going down. It don't impress me much. I don't even know if the camera could see it. We had to put the camera way back there because it's still at an angle. There's a slope of this bank. Need to get another tripod to separate legs. I've had one. Had several. I've had several catfish break them. Smack the tripod and break it. And the camera or phone. He's getting more frisky. Maybe we'll get that darn turtle. You don't seem like a very big one though. Come on, metal rod, do something. Could still be a leaf on the line. Dang, guys. Three likes and 3 people in. I probably got, what is it? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5 chats. What the hell? Talking a bunch. It's okay with me. I'm not too talkative in the mornings. Unless I'm fishing. Oh, I hear the train, but I don't see it. The last one went through really, really slow. I bet there's a leaf on that first one there. It sure looked like a bite. Let's see how much time I got left. Got 4 people in. Probably about that time to go. I'm gonna start reeling them in then. I've got to get home and get some food in me before I go to work. Watch a TV show or watch a video. See how Scotty's doing, if he's still alive. He don't want to wait 5 minutes now for a carp bite. He's been getting them like every 3 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the fish are sitting right here in front of him in this deep hole. We are not getting a bite though from them. There's the train though. There goes the train. Might try a different spot tomorrow. I don't know if I have any better luck. We will try. That one seemed like it was getting a bite, but something big jumped out there. Let's see what's going on with it. I'll see if I can feel anything. I'll just reel it in with my thumb there. Make it a little tighter. It's probably hung up too, but There's a bunch of rocks over there. Not really feeling anything. Alright, well, we'll check the bait out. That could have been a leaf. We'll see. Pretty sure there was a bite though. Not seeing any leaves on the line. Yeah, I'm pretty sure something ate all the blood out of that one. That darn headpiece, the one I was really counting on, did not do nothing for me today. All right, guys, appreciate it. 351, Terry, whoever else is in, appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna reel that one in and call it a day. Because last time when I was carrying this stuff down, I had one on that one, so we could probably just reel it in. Then I know we ain't got one then, so I prefer to leave it out there and tear stuff down and take my chances again. Ain't on the tree today, it don't look like, or I didn't get close enough to it. It could have been a mix of both. I'm hoping they stay here a little longer in this spot. Because I could fish for crappie and catfish at the same time. Not too many spots I can do that at. Well, you can do it anywhere, but you ain't gonna get on both of them at the same time in the lost spots. Hey, Josie. Love my camo. My mom bought me that. No problem. I'll catch you tomorrow probably. Be live again tomorrow. Somewhere maybe. If it ain't raining or whatever. Man, I didn't have hardly no chats, hardly nobody in today, but hey, didn't catch anything either, but I did. Check out my last video. Check the end of it, because I did catch a nice one at the last 5 minutes of the video. I had to get home. And then when I shut it off, I was tearing stuff down. And I swear that fish came from over here and just hung me up over here. Luckily he wasn't big or I would have been really mad. No problem, Josie. We'll catch you later. Appreciate you. I think we've been live maybe almost an hour. Go for a few more minutes. I want to be an hour. Got to get my hours in. I should be sitting around getting closer to that 2,000 mark, 2,000 hours. I haven't been really doing the lives. September was a tough month for me. Real tough. Not fishing wise, well, fishing wise too, but just wasn't in the game. I just wasn't in the game. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. We got 30 seconds. Maybe I'll get at least 2 hours of watch time. Good crappie spot here too, but I only got 2 of them today. They weren't biting. Next time we might try smallie fishing. Sleeping? What have you been doing? Staying up all night? Oh yeah, you were pretty late. In Arizona Outdoors, I seen that. I don't think I went to bed about 4. Woke up about 5. Yeah, yesterday was your birthday, that's right. I remember. Happy birthday again. "22 years old, huh?" I know it. I stayed up, I bet. All right. Hope you got a good birthday present. Good birthday. I'll catch you later, guys. And Josie. 34. Heck, that's like a young 22. I think my wife never grew past 35, so yeah. It's 35 every year, ever since 35. So catch you later, guys. Have fun fishing.